My guest today is Jaslyn Serrano. She is our director for our Boaz Verses Bobo show. Today, our topic, we are going to speak on how to identify a bimbo. And the reason why I came up with that topic is because a lot of Boazes, good men, there's really out there, they get stuck with whores, and then they wonder why they become bitter or they're angry, and they don't want to take that necessary step to find that good woman that God created them for. So, Jaslyn, I want your input on how to identify a bimbo.
Yes, there are so many ways to see what I call red flags, and what you may be with a character, someone who is just not, really ready for a relationship, or someone who wouldn't treat you good. One of those ways, I'm so big on this, especially in today's world, is how long they're on their phone, and a lot of times what they're doing on social media. So, like, those things to me, I look at so much. If a guy even picks up his phone during dinner when I'm on a date with him, whether we've known each other for a long time or it's the first date, I am like checked out. If you check your phone and you're on your phone in front of me, it almost tells me that I'm not important enough for you to put away the world. And so I think that that's so important to look at. There's so many relationships I see that people, they just tolerate that. And I'm just like, why? Like, you're worth way more than that. You deserve to be the full attention and for someone to acknowledge your presence, so I think that's such a big thing to identify.
That is so true, because I remember going to Olive Garden one time, and here somewhere in Elyria. Okay. So, but anyway, I remember going into Olive Garden, and two people that literally, you could tell that they were a couple.
Yeah.
They literally went together to Olive Garden, and they literally both, with the phone, like,
oh my goodness,
both
that's
of them,
sad.
nobody, and the food was coming in from the server, and they're both like this, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's really sad. I'm a server on the weekends, Well,
Yes.
I was now with everything going on, but it's serving. It was crazy to see how many people have been on their phones, and I almost felt uncomfortable to approach the table, because it just seemed like you just seem very checked out. And this is for anyone who's on their phone in front of people, because I think it also goes with families, but for the sake of relationships, it really just says, I'm in another world. And everyone around you kind of feels like they shouldn't bother you. And I don't think you should feel that way in a relationship, especially on a date. I mean, if you're taking me out to dinner, I might get up and walk out while you're on your phone. I'm that kind of person. I'm really out there with it. So
Well, that's really good, because I think that sometimes some men as well, how they can identify a bimbo, and you brought up a valid point, being on their phone, social media. You can literally go on someone's social media nowadays, and you could see if they're really, can they be a wife material? Can they be a roof material? Or are they a pass by, let me just hit you and quit you and bye?
yeah.
You should be able to. That's why I thank God that you brought up social media, because social media is very crucial. All you have to do is go on someone's Facebook, or if they don't have a Facebook, go on their Instagram. Go on anything that has to do with social media. It should give you a little bit of background on how to identify that person that you're kind of digging, because what's going on with a lot of good men is that they go about someone's looks. So if they see someone got a big ass, big boobs, you know what I mean, and they speaking that little, that proper tone, because you have to go deeper. Is that the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with,